What if the 2019 draft class was different? And what I mean by that is, what if the players that we chose weren't actually chosen? Would we be in the same situation right now with about 3 months left until the 2020 NFL draft, where we're picking number 8, where we can possibly go any direction? I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick what if scenario here today and talking about what if we went in a different direction in 2019's draft class. This is what I would have done if I was the GM for the Arizona Cardinals 2019. Guys, let's go ahead and dive right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with yet another video of the Arizona Sports Fan. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it, guys. Now, today we're going to go ahead and talk about what would have happened if we picked different players in the NFL draft. Now, for time's sake, I'm only going to go ahead and do the first 3 rounds because I honestly do feel like it's imperative to make sure that you hit these top 3 round picks. Now, I do understand that, picking in the draft is really, really hard to do. You don't really know the players' personalities. You don't know everything about the players. You know how fast they run. You can see how high they jump. You can see how much they bench press. But the bottom line is you don't know these players, personalities, and that's one of the big things that you got to take account for, honestly. If they're competitors, if they don't give up, that sort of sense stuff. So I do understand that getting all 7 picks, in the 7-round draft and making sure that you pick all right, it is pretty impossible to do. I definitely understand that. Now, the dream for a GM is to make sure that they get most of their picks to land. I mean, that's pretty obviously, right? I mean, you're a general manager. Your job is to get the best people in the drafts, to pick up the best free agents, and construct the best team possible to obviously go to the championship, win a Super Bowl, compete, become a winning organization. That is your job as a general manager. Now, obviously, we all know the 2004 draft class, which is probably one of the best drafts for the Arizona Cardinals that has ever happened. The first 3 picks in that draft that was done by Rod Graves, which was the GM at that moment in the 2004 Arizona Cardinals, and the head coach was, I believe his name was Dennis Green, but they picked all 3 of those picks and they landed every single pick. Now, obviously, the first pick that we gotten with the 3rd overall pick was obviously Larry Legend, Larry Fitzgerald, and he's still with the team, kicking strong. He's probably one of the best wide receivers, in the NFL. Humble guy. He's respected everywhere. Now, I know everybody's going to say Jerry Rice, but honestly, just because I'm biased, I'm going to have to go with Larry Legend, and he has been a Cardinal all his career, so we have so much respect for Larry Fitzgerald. Now, the second round they had on who was chosen 33rd overall was linebacker Carlos Dansby. Now, Carlos Dansby had a long career as well. I believe it was 16 years. I don't think he's currently playing in the NFL anymore. I think he ended up retiring, but at that moment, this was one of the monstrous picks that could have been done as a linebacker. He was really, really good in his position. Now, for the 3rd pick that they actually ended up picking, it was, defensive tackle Darnell Dockett. Darnell Dockett was probably one of the best, most fierce interior linemen in his time when he was chosen. He was a beast. He was a wrecking ball. He was just had so much strength in him, and he was overall just a big, strong guy, a baller. And that was really, really, really good to pick 3 picks in the 2004 NFL draft, all 3 of the picks from 1st to 3rd round, and getting all 3 of them right, magical, completely magical. Like I would have done this coming, on 2019 for the Arizona Cardinals, and I feel like if we would have taken this direction, we would have looked completely different. And what I mean by that is that the 2020 NFL draft is going to be in about 3 months or so. It's in about April. I believe it's somewhere in the 20s. Really depends on wherever they land. It's usually like the 26, 27, somewhere around there. But currently right now we're going into the draft And we can go any which way, and that's really concerning. We can go O-line, we can go wide receiver, we can go cornerback, we can go linebacker, we can go offensive lineman, we can go defensive lineman, we can go edge, and that is super, super concerning to me, that we don't have a direction in which way we're going to go. Is really, really concerning. So this is what I would have done in 2019 NFL draft. I would have go ahead and do this. So for the first overall pick, I would have honestly gone Kyler Murray as well. I was one of those that, was trying to back Josh Rosen. I'm not even going to go ahead and lie here, but what I've seen from Kyler Murray right now, Kyler Murray seems like he's the bee's knees. He seems like he's going to be our quarterback from the future. I like what I've seen from him. Yes, he has some rookie mistakes. He's not able to hit the flat sometimes. He doesn't do the check down sometimes, but these are all things that can be correctable. Yes, he also, made himself get sacked by just doing too much, but these are all correctable things that need to get fixed from a rookie quarterback, and we have seen some glimpses and some hope from Kyler Murray. So the first overall pick for the 2019 draft, I would have still gone Kyler Murray. Yes, Kyler Murray would have been my choice. Now, for the second pick in the NFL draft, what I would have done instead of going Byron Murphy, now keep in mind, I'm not saying Byron Murphy was a terrible pick. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this is what I would have done because we could know for sure that this would be a for sure thing, and we would have to be so we can pick over 5-6 different positions this coming draft. For the second pick, I would have gone O-line. I would have gone anywhere between Jawan Taylor or I would have gone Dalton Reisner, which is an O-lineman from Kansas State. Now, within those two players, I would have gone Dalton Reisner, to be honest with you. Right now, he has had a really, really good rookie career. I think he was drafted by the Denver Broncos, and just overall a really, really good player. I would have gone O-line for my second pick. For the second pick we gotten, now we ended up going Andy Isabella. Now I understand why they went the wide receiver route. I would have gone wide receiver as well to get Kyler Murray weapons. I'm all on board with that. But we ended up getting Andy Isabella. Now Andy Isabella, he could probably become the next best thing out there, the next couple years. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen, from here on out. But from the production of what I've seen so far, I would have gotten with the over 6 foot beast of a man, guy that has like a 12 pack. It seems like somebody that can push DBs around. Wide receiver from Ole Miss, I would have gone DK Metcalf. Now, when I figured out that DK Metcalf slipped this far back, I said to myself, when the pick came, when we ended up trading Josh Rosen, I was like, oh, wow, DK Metcalf is still there. That's actually pretty exciting to see. Let's see what they end up doing. And then they ended up getting Andy Isabella, which, at his time, he did really, really good when he was UMass, and he had really good stats. But bottom line is Andy Isabella has not been anywhere near productive. Now, that's not his fault. That's the, Cliff Kingsbury's fault for not putting him in position, not putting him on the field. I get that. But if we chosen DK Metcalf, he has made some spectacular plays in the offseason so far. And right now it has most Arizona Cardinals fans scratching their heads right now and saying, why didn't we get DK Metcalf? Now, for the third round pick, I like that we got Zach Allen from Boston College, but, he did end up going to IR and getting hurt. I hope that maybe, when he gets healthy, he can, get stronger, get better, get more durable, be on the field a lot more. I probably would have gone that route as well because the statistics and what they said coming out of college, as he is also a wrecking ball, he was definitely one of those that you needed to pick. So I'm cool with that pick. So far there was 2 picks that I was scratching my head from Steve Keim, which was probably going to be the 2 second round picks. I feel like with those 2 right there, our team would have been so much different. If we can get a for sure O-lineman in the draft, we wouldn't have to worry about maybe we can get Andrew Thomas, maybe we can get Tristan Wirfs. And if we got DK Metcalf and we saw the productions that he's, producing in Seattle, we wouldn't have to worry about maybe we can get Jerry Jeudy, maybe we can get CD Lamb. That would have given us so much more of a direction in what we need to do for this Arizona Cardinals team and what we can do for the future. Like, if just those 4 picks right there, I feel like our team would have looked different. I just wanted to go ahead and bring that up. 2004 was an awesome, amazing draft. It's where we got Larry Fitzgerald, we got Carlos Dansby, and we got Darnell Dockett. I just really, really wanted to get, 2019 off to a good start. But now, after 2019, you can kind of see the difference in how we would have looked different if we would have gone a different direction. Now, guys, keep in mind that these guys could still produce. Byron Murphy and as well as Andy Isabella, they could probably become the next best things. I'm not saying that. I just want more of I want to be more sure of this whole situation, and that's kind of where we're sitting at right now, guys. But that's all I got for this episode, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. I'm out. Thank you so very much.